What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Candy's Music Shop from Donkey Kong 64. Now, get our MIDI. And this is like a new, I just started using. If anything is too loud or not loud enough, I'll adjust the volumes. So, go into track, here we have the Donkey Kong project repository, and then we go and find. Let's drag this in. Then we will select MIDI out with SD. Okay, and then we will load in our original samples. Now we'll play. Welcome, Rarity the Final Arts. Morning, your mic keeps cutting in and out. Oh, really? Is it cutting in my voice? So, because I have a noise gate on it, so I have to talk loud enough. Let me lower it a bit. This should be better. Or maybe it's the attack time. See how that works out. That should work well. Hello, Fusion. Welcome. Welcome, Drewstalgic. Good morning. Buenos dias from Colombia. And, traveling to Colombia. Apologies if you road traffic. Okay, so the first thing we have here, we have hi-hats. General jazz beat. For this, we will use contact. So I will hold Alt and push up. Wait, this, hold Alt and push up. So we can have contact be directly on. Tell, is it like, are they really like, I don't think they repeat. I think, yeah, there's velocity changes here. So I think it would help if we just take the whole line, but this is like where the downbeat occurs, so downbeat. I think it's got a lot of variables, so let's just take the whole line. Then let's find first empty and this drum. Then we will paste this onto contact. But contact has the notes in different places, so it has. Oh, but it has to be. Oh wait, I didn't load in the hi-hats yet. Hi-hats. Oh, they map very well. Map exactly the same. Let's turn that up. They're very quiet. And they're a little bit higher in the game. And they're also centered. So let's compensate. Put it back to being centered. Nice. Okay, so now we have our hi-hat line. Good. Welcome RNC. How are you? I'm good, yeah. I'm feeling the elevation was getting to me for a few days there. Now it's a lot better. Your voice is very echoey. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not really. It's an echoey room here, which I have to work. Sounds better. Very good to hear that. Welcome all. All right, so have those hi-hats, and now we're going to next thing, which is mute trumpet. It's also from In Contact. We have some pitch bends here. Okay, so we've got that there. And now let's give this a different separate master output channel. Gonna open our, wait, already be there. Oh, there they are. So this is gonna have to go to plugin out 3 and 4. And that'll be, let's put this, so let's put the first one to channel 2, or mixer track 2, since we're already using 1 for the originals. This one to 3. Okay, so now let's copy this line, and let's go find verse empty, this melody. Then we'll go back to Contact, paste this here. And we're gonna sing this. Oh, it's going to 2 already. Nice. But it doesn't have pitch bends yet. First, we want to put down a mark that this is the downbeat. Nice, so now let's go get our MIDI, our bend data. Have it here, it looks nice. Let's fill in the beginning here with 0. That one gets, okay, then we copy that. Then now we don't want the hi-hats to bend, because if we miss all the hi-hats, let's create main pitch. Let's go to automation and drag a knob to. So this is the automation contact project. Generators, contact, tune. That there, it should work. Ah, yeah, it's pretty much to scale, I think. Nice. All right. That was pretty simple. Okay. Now we go move on to the next thing. Piano. It's probably that OBS noise gate effect. Yeah, it's a noise gate I have on OBS, and it might have some add 100 and 100 times vibrato. That would be nice, but the original doesn't have vibrato. You can do that for fun in a second. Welcome, Tomato Can. Welcome, Alan Ramirez. Some words are getting cut out because of the noise gate. I'll have to figure out a solution for that. Maybe if I just remove the noise gate, maybe it would be better just to remove it altogether. I'll have to do. So maybe it'll be better now. Let me know if you guys hear too much noise. Okay, so we're gonna get we got our piano here, and the piano here probably goes in a loop, I think. Yeah, it definitely goes in a loop of some kind. Yeah, so we have this sort of loop going. It loops after this point. So if we copy these notes, and then it's another contact patch, so let's go to our files, and we have piano. It's the same piano patch, oh, that's loud. It's the same piano patch used for Creepy Castle, but it's just the lower registers. So let's add that in, piano, and then we're going to give it, create separate master output, and then we're going to send that to plugin outs 5 and 6. And then we're going to go into processing and send that to mixer track 4. So now we have our instrument set up. Let's go find first empty and call this piano. Okay, and then we paste this here, remove the space. Nice. 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 Okay. So, what do we have next? Oh wait, this is gonna be panned 22% left, and it doesn't change. So, let's do that. Go into contact, and then we turn the left to right knob until we see 22L. Or 23L is fine too. Okay, so now we've got that piano. Now let's go, we have our bass, I think, next. And this is the pizzicato bass that I think comes from, did I have that in contact? I thought I saw it. Pizzicato, I have regular pizzicato, but I don't have the pizzicato bass. I think that comes from the Roland JV. Let's go check. No, I think it's just all one patch. So, but I don't know if this is like I have it both in contact and in a JV patch. So I don't know which one is better. Let's find out. It's gonna take a minute to load. I sent you the OST version and USF rips of the songs and DMs. Thank you. I'll look at that soon. Okay, so the pizzicato is loaded. Let's see how it sounds. Let's copy this, but let's only the non-repeated version part. Okay, let's find first empty and call this bass. And let's go and paste this here. Move the space and control down. Oh, that's good. I like that. I wonder if the patch goes that low. Nice. I like it. It might be a bit loud though. Let's give it a mixer track. Send that to 5, and then, okay, it's not really peaking at, oh yeah, it is peaking a little more than 6. Let's reduce it by 3 decibels. I need a little more. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cough. The elevation here is getting to me. We're at a higher elevation, one of the highest elevated cities in the world. Nice. Okay, that sounds great. I like how that sounds. So, what else do we have? We have another, I think this is the flute part here. Oh, this is supposed to be panned. It's panned 41% right. There we go. Love it. Okay, so let's go to our flute now, and Nice. So let's copy those notes. And I have to remember to make it start here at this bar. So let's copy that and go to melody. And then we'll go to contact and paste that there. And then when we load the flute patch in there, it should work just right. Oh, there's lots of traffic outside. Okay, so... Oh, the flute needs to go up an octave. Control up. Shift C to select and then go control up. Okay, so the volume needs to come up. Whoops, not that much. And then we need our pitch bends. So let's go grab our pitch bends. But first, I want to give it a mixer track. Here, let's solo this. Nice. Now let's send that to the next mixer track. And then we get our pitch bends. Nice. Okay, so it starts here at the bar. Let's set it to be, oh, beat's fine. Yeah, there we go. So let's copy that, and then we'll go to melody, and then we need another variable. We need a variable to add to the pitch of the, or a MIDI automation to add to the pitch of the flute. And so then we go to project, and then we go to the second tune knob that was created, and we make sure that we have the cursor here so that it pastes right there. And then we paste that there. Is that right? Is that on? No, that's off a little bit. Why is that off? Because Cool, so I'm just going to copy it again and then just make it this part. Let's see if that works. Ah, it copied too early. Wait, no, that's the other one. That's the first one. Yeah, so this, let's just paste that there, see if that helps. Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all. So maybe we have to just earball it here. I'm gonna say maybe it starts on the beginning. No, there was some delay before. Or maybe that is right. Because, I mean, it definitely looks right. Oh, because, I think it's because we removed some space. No, wait, we didn't remove any space. Because there's the spaces used in the melody. Or maybe we pushed it back a little bit. No, we didn't. So it should be right. Which one was like one that I Yeah, it was, see, that one right there, I think that was wrong, that it sounded, made me think it's like wrong. So let's see. Maybe it's just the processing of the thing needs to be earlier. So let me see. Let me go back and forth and try to look at what's happening. Yeah, I don't know. Because see, this is like starting a little bit before. It should start a little bit before, right? And does it? Yeah, it does, so. So it should sound like that, but instead it sounds like this. Oh, I think the notes are off. That's why. Yeah, did someone say that? No. I think the notes are actually off. So whenever I pasted it, it must have gotten a little bit funked up. So let's see, if we cut this, and then I go and copy that again, let's simply make sure that we have it right. So if I let's see, if I do none here and then I put the cursor right there, then I can just go directly to melody and paste this here. But remember, I also have to put in an octave up, so let's control up. That should work. And then we can remove this part at the end. Whoops, I hit my keyboard. Now that sounds better. Nice, I like it. Okay, so yeah. Nice. Sounds even funnier with the full patch. People ride a lot of motorcycles around here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. And once the full thing is playing, I'm gonna like mute my mic so there's no noise. You can hear it like as is. So let's put our drum. Well, actually, we need to put our melody first. Melody goes first, and then we have the drums cut. Let's see. Let me put the MIDI in there too, so we can see exactly when how everything lines up. So the rest of the stuff lines up with the first part of the melody, I think. Yeah, there we go. We have drums. Let's put the drums at the bottom here. Then we have bass, piano. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we can remove that. Okay, so let's hear how that sounds. And I'm gonna mute, wait, oh yeah, there's some like stuff that doesn't care. Oh, this needs to be repeated, right. So, I think it's like you just do that, right? And then you have some stuff here that I think is the bridge, right? It's like, if we mute this, or if we solo this, and then we bring all the instruments back. So this is the looping part. Nice. Okay, so that's going to, I think that's just gonna, it's just gonna loop like that. So what we want to do is create that loop. And then for that, I'm going to, I think it's just gonna loop over again. And then you have, but there needs to be like, I think there's an actual bridge here. And one thing I do need is the time marker so that we can signify the downbeat. Cool. So now it's all in line. It all fits in very nicely. And let's see, here's the bridge. So we're going to make a cut here. Oh wait, let me set my snap to be a bar. So 2 bars. We have 2 bars of bridge. And then, yeah, so then we put this here, and then we're going to extend the intro out. Wait, no. Wait, yes. How did that? Okay, here it goes. Okay, so we have that bridge there, then we duplicate the drums again, and then the melody comes in, but the melody has to be on this sort of, it has to be a specific place. So let's go zoom in here. And then, yeah, I'll put that there. And then we unmute everything. And then I'm gonna see later on what kind of melody. I think this would work as an ending, just be dun dun dun, and then have the drums just stop the drums right there. And then on that hit, we just do like that. But actually, I need it to be a very specific time. So there we have that one drum hit. And I'm going to slice this open, and then that ought to ring out the whole note. Okay, so let's see how that sounds. So I'm going to play this all together, and then I'm going to mute my mic for that. And this is no effects processing, so we haven't used the mixer track yet, so just be aware of that. This is raw. Whoops, I put my hand on my keyboard again. Okay, muting now. Nice. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. I think I want to make this unique, this last hi-hat, and see if I can make it ring out longer, because it might be cutting the note short. So let's see. There we go. Oh, it isn't a long note at all. Yeah, it doesn't really give it long to ring out anyway. Okay, that's fine. Nice. I feel like I should do something a little more, but maybe later. Let's see, because it's done. Nice. I might do like a dum 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 dum. Maybe I'll do a bass note there. How about another bass note? That would be nice. Like a lower G. Oh, the G doesn't go that low. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Is it in G? Is this song in G? No, it's in like C more like. Yeah, it's in C. So maybe we could, and so this is a 5 chord, maybe we can go back to C. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that would be nice. So if we copy this, actually we would need to make that a new ending. So let's make this whole thing a new, like sort of a new ending. Let's make a slice here, and then select this. And then we will merge these tracks, merge these clips. Oops. Forgot I haven't used my keyboard yet, but we'll use it. So this is going to be, we're gonna make a cut here. We're gonna shorten this note, and then I'm gonna make room for this to have, I don't wanna, so then I would do, so let's set that to be like a beat, and then I'm gonna make this go up to C, but I need it to do so at the next bar, so it has a thing right here. Weird. Oh, it's supposed to go dun 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 dun. Oh, but I want it to be dun 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 dun. It's kind of a different rhythm. So let's say let's change this to none, and then move this here, and then it'd be like dun 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 dun. Because the swing, there's a swing beat here, and the swing is going. This will be the part where how much you need to swing, and then it's like you just make this a short note. Whoops. No, it's back here. It's like right here. Oh no, it's gonna be a different beat. Da-dum, da-dum. But it's, I think it's what I'm tapping into here is the melody, the same rhythm that the melody used. So the melody was like, dun da 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 da. Right, so it's like this sort of thing, but then I want to use the notes of the bass. So let's copy this. Wait, I need the ending. Right, so instead of using these notes, we'll remember that pitch and then just use this rhythm. And then we will set that to be a beat, and then you can probably put it on the end. No, it's gonna have to be a step, half a beat at least. Dun, 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 dun. So I think this should be right, like it's dun, 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 dun. But it's still, I know that's on the, so let me change that to a bass. All right, Alt C. That's perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. So if I solo this here, you can hear. Where's the oh, pizzicato? Nice, but I don't really like that rhythm, the rhythm of this third note here. So let's move it a little bit. Yeah, let's move this over a bit. Nice, that's perfect. So it's, the ending is now, dun, 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 dun. But I want, dun, 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 dun. But I want the trumpet to, oh wait, I've muted it out. I want the trumpet to play that melody as well. So these notes, I want the trumpet to play this too. So let's go up a few octaves, and then let's Alt-C to change that to channel 1, and then let's take the trumpet notes and shorten them. Nice. Let's make this note shorter. And then maybe we'll put another bass note in there, like at the an octave lower. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. I like that dum at the end. Nice. We can make that trumpet note a little longer. Nice. Nice, I like that as an ending. Cool, okay. So now we're gonna go through and mix and master everything. So let's see. And I have a quiet moment now, like there's nobody driving, so maybe I'll be good on this. So let's listen to the USF rip first. So we have reverb on there, I can tell. Oh, there is trumpet, I forgot. I don't think they actually had vibrato on the trumpet in the MIDI here. I think the vibrato wasn't processed, so that's good that we know that. There's a slight vibrato on the flute as well. I think there might also be some like envelopes on the piano. Nice. And the vibrato doesn't come in till a little bit later after the note. Okay, that's good. Now the OST version, let's see. Oh, it's not loading very well. Oh well. So let's go and we're gonna go through everything and be like, make sure that it sounds right with the USF rip. This should be a little louder, I feel like. The hi-hats. I think we're gonna need a lot more. So let's go in and then we're gonna pump up the volume manually. Okay, so now we can turn the main part down a little bit. Cool, and now let's Cool, that sounds good. I'm gonna, yeah, well, let's keep it like that. Okay, now let's put some effects on it. Let's go saturation knob. Turn that to about 8 o'clock. Nice, and then let's get an exciter. Nice. Get that distortion back in there, because there was some desirable sort of distortion in the game that the game provides. We kind of want that to come back. Give it that texture. Let's turn this down a bit, because it's pretty loud. Oops, I'm hitting my keyboard again. Nice. Okay, so that's there. I can't tell if the mute trumpets, if the hi-hats have reverb on it. I'm just gonna say there's probably reverb over the whole thing. It's probably just a room reverb. So let's just put that in there, like out on the master. And I think it's like, definitely sounds like a hall. Sort of. Yeah, so let's put that at 10%. That works. Yeah. Now for our mute trumpet. Oh, we have drum. Let's call this drum ending. Now let's go to melody. Now we need that vibrato on the trumpet. I'm not sure this is working very well. It's supposed to. Oh, it's on the hi-hats. Never mind. Why is it muffled all of a sudden? Oh, because it's a lower velocity. That makes sense. Nice. So, let's go to the mod source and let's add some vibrato. There we go. There it is. Let's give it about 10. And then let's give it some fade in. And I think it's slower than that. And I think it's stronger too. Maybe a little faster. Nice. Needs a little more fade in though. Hey. Dum ba dum dum. What's up, Marco Panella? Cheers from NJ. Hey, welcome. You're just wondering, are you out Spain in Spain on a digital nomad visa? No, I am out in Colombia on a tourist visa. So there's too much. I really hate the red tape stuff. So I never really, and I don't make enough to get a digital nomad visa. Not red tape, bureaucracy. So it takes forever, and I don't really like messing with that. So I just run around. I'm just gonna run around on a tourist visa right now. Yeah, I'm like, cause I can visit anywhere for 3 months, and then I can just keep hopping from country to country. And that should work out. And it's just have to move every 3 months. That's not a big deal for me. Yeah, bro. You're looking into the same. Yeah, I think you have to. It's the price is steep. It's like 2,500 euros or 2,300 euros a month, which is like $2,500. So you have to make a lot to get that insurance, and they want you to get insurance and all that. So it's kind of difficult. But I've never tried it because I don't make enough. But anyway, let's check that USF rip again. Yeah. I'm gonna check the vibrato here. Yeah, it's a very subtle vibrato. A little, gotta be more subtle than that. Maybe faster. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then we can do some processing on that. Let's give it chorus first, because it's a mono sort of thing. Let's slow down the LFOs so it's a less noticeable effect, and turn it to half power. Nice. Let's turn it back down to 10. Nice. Okay, now let's give it saturation. No, what is this thing? Don't do that. Okay, I don't think it needs like a sharpening because it's already a very sharp, so it doesn't need an exciter. It's already very sharp. Okay, now the flute though. Let's start our cursor on the flute. It's already got some vibrato coming in, so I don't think it really needs any vibrato except if there's some already on the beginning, if it doesn't just fade in. Yeah, I think it just comes in later, so it's already got plenty of vibrato. So then let's just do some processing on it. Let's give it chorus 2 because it's mono. Slow down the LFOs and turn it to half power. Okay, so now we get a saturation knob. And this I do want an exciter for because I want to hear all those, that breath in the top end. Yeah. Let's solo the flute, in fact. Nice. I like that. I think we could do with a little more reverb because it had quite a bit of reverb in the game. Maybe 15%? No, 12 is good. There we go. Okay, so now let's go on to the next thing, which is, let's name this ending. Okay, so piano. Let's compare that. Oops. I definitely think there's a bit of an envelope to that. So that's it's like a sharp hit, and I don't want a low pass on that. So let's turn the sustain up. Let's turn off the hold, and let's turn the sustain up to a little bit, and then let's turn the decay down to. There you go. You get a nice snap on it now. Yeah, let's give it a little more sustain. And maybe a little more decay as well. Nice. Now for processing, let's it's already stereo, it looks like, so let's give it saturation. Nice. And let's give it an exciter as well. Not too much. Nice. Hi, thank you for your hard work. You're welcome, Roku. Glad you enjoy it. Thanks for coming to the stream, checking out the stream. Cool, I like this. Nice, okay. And then we have the bass. Now, if there's the one thing, the bass has built-in reverb, so I think we can exclude that from the reverb. So let's try to give. Well, I think it really didn't make much of a difference. Yeah, it really didn't hurt anything by being there. So let's go give it a saturation knob. Yeah. And then let's give it an exciter. Get that nice snap on it. Love it. Okay, so now we have everything pretty much mixed. So let's go and hear it all together. Okay, so now we want to master this now. So our bass we're going to cap at between 6 and 3 on the Maximus. And we're going to give it a knee, a little bit of a knee. So that means that once the volume reaches here on the bass, it has to work harder to get to, it sort of suppresses the volume so that it gives it more consistency. So it limits those peaks there that are too big. And then if we go solo the mids, we're going to limit those to 3. And we're going to give it the same amount of knee, what we call knee. Nice, that looks pretty nice. Now for the highs, we're going to limit them to 9. And give it the same amount of knee. And I think these are peaking a little bit too much, so I think we have too much hi-hats. And then I want to kind of reduce the... Actually, why do I have an exciter on the hi-hats? I think it does sound nice, but let's reduce the highs. Okay, that looks pretty nice right there. Now we can put it all together. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic for this so you guys can hear it pretty cleanly, and then you can let me know if anything sounds off to you. So, wait, what happened here? What did you, oh my god. Okay, so, good thing I saved it. Yeah, I just saved it, so. I think it just loaded it up again for some reason. I don't know what I hit, but. Yeah. So I think it might have taken off. Okay, no, it kept that. Nice. So the ending, I think it needs to be a little bit more. It's kind of sudden. It's a little sudden. I think it needs to be. I think we want to include the. Let's delete this drums ending. And then I want to make this, like, do something with the drums here. I kind of want to, let's see, I kind of want to include, wait, what? Why did it do that? Don't do that. So, I kind of want to include the bass in here too. So because I wanted the bass to play like the rapid notes to signify that it's the ending, and maybe the piano too. Let's get the piano in on that. So what are the notes that we're using here? So we have da 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 dum da dum dee. So it's like descending from G chromatically to F. Okay, so let's make that its own ending, right? Let's call this ending 2. So then you have, I want the bass to do like whoops. So the bass would be like, let's see. Currently it's like I think it would be like let's take it as a step. I think it needs to be in triplets here. So let's do a third of a beat. Let me take that down a step. Wait a second. No, it has to be in triplets this time. Nice. So let's do like for the piano. Let's try to do full chords here. Yeah, there we go. And for the hi-hats, let's go and do, oh, here they are. This is them right here. Let's make them more rapid. Yeah, let's do that. So then we just do Control B, and then we mute this out. Control B, and then we have think we put this, I think we make this louder, really. Nice. Nice. Okay, so I want to make this like nice. And then maybe we extend like this part here. Let's the piano, let's let it ring out a little more, so that it's not just like a stop. Oh, it already rings out. But what about the flute? Yeah, let's let the flute go too. No, that doesn't sound good. Or we could have the flute be in on it. We could have it. I think it would be great to do both. Let's hold Alt and then put that there. And then we want to Alt C to make that to chant the flute. Nice. But I think they should be kind of, they need to be kind of lower velocity. Yeah. Whoops. Nice. I like that. Much better. Very nice. Thank you, Drew Stalgic. Don't know the original, but it sounds great. Yeah, the original was it was a small part of the game, but I wanted to restore that today. So let's see. What else? I think that's pretty much done. Let's play it one more time, and then yeah, we'll call it a day. Very nice. I like that. Okay, so now I want to do some analysis here. I do like to go into the what makes these things work. So this is a jazz, like for the drums, it's a typical jazz melody, right? But if you look at the grid here, it's following triplets, not 4/4. So that makes it swing. So this one, right? These here are all following quarter notes, so they're following 4/4. But the offbeat here is in triplets. It's in a third. So if you put it in steps here, it looks like the beat is off. On this beat is off, but it's actually swung. It's a swing time. So it's going into thirds, but you can swing it any amount and it'll still sound swing, but it still sound like swing. But the easiest way is to put your beat in thirds and then just do like that, and it's like 4/4. It's like a polyrhythm. So that's a typical jazz beat. Usually, I think a lot of times they do it with the ride, and they do it a lot faster. And I don't know if it's really typical for jazz, but you know. Now let's go for the chords first. Let's analyze the chords. So, well, the bass first. The bass is what defines the chord. So you have a typical 12-bar blues here within C, where you have 4 bars of C. 4 bars C, it adds up to 12 right here too. So you have 4 bars of C, and then 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, and then 2 bars of G, and then a 2-bar bridge back to C. So that works because it's a 4/5/1. Technically, it's like a reordering of a 4/5/1. And what a 4/5/1 is, it's like when you have the root of the scale, C is 1, and then you have so it's like you have 1. That's the root of the scale. The C is where it's what we call home, so that's 1. And then you have the 4th of the scale, F, and then you go back to 1. It's like a soft resolution, but the strongest resolution is when you go to 5, this G. Dun, 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 dun. And then you go back to 1. Dun, 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 dun. And then you go back to 1. Dun, dun. So it's like a resolution at the end. So that's a 12-bar blues. And then you have the piano is doing some fun stuff. It's not really following the chords, but it's doing some fun stuff. So you have it a straight C major first, and then you go into an inverted, you go into an F major with the C and the bass. And then it jumps to G minor. Wait, G minor, no, actually this is C dominant. So you normally, in a dominant chord, you would have, no wait, I have to use these. But you would have that's a dominant chord, but he leaves out the 3rd, so now you just get this. So it's sort of traveling, it's like, but it does it twice to make it slower. So it kind of has the sense of it's traveling, and it's, even though it's going to the 4 chord, it's still technically a 1 chord. We're just traveling a little bit out. We're using accidentals, so we're kind of experimenting. This is also what they kind of did in Sneaky Channy. It was like kind of traveled around with the chords in Sneaky Channy from DK2. So that's kind of what swing does, and swing and blues and all that. They kind of jump around. So that's like a sort of typical blues lick. And then we go up to F and we do the same pattern. So it's sort of like we're switching scales, because this A sharp is not normally in the key of C, C major, but it is in C blues, so it works. But so is the D sharp. So we have so the C blues scale is, so that D sharp and that A sharp are both there, so it counts for the blues scale. So all he does is just moves this pattern up. And then later on, so he goes back to C, and then he does it in G, but he does it lower. So that kind of traveling is typical of blues, including Muddy Waters. So if you want to hear more like that, that's sort of like Muddy Waters is like, I think, except I think Muddy Waters might be usually faster, maybe. I'm not sure. But And then you have this nice bridge. So the bridge is going chromatically down. So it's nice because it's accidentals, but it's going back, falling back in. Dun, da, da, da. So it's going up, down, and then up. But it's making this chromatic movement that's really nice, and it really gives us tension. But it sounds really nice. So he goes dun, 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 dun. And then he lands on. This is sort of like a dominant, the G dominant chord again, but the G is in the top. So normally a G dominant chord would be, but that sounds really bad in the bass. So he omits the B, and then puts the G up. So, and then we go back to C. It sounds really nice when we go. It's really satisfying. So that's those chords. And then we have the melody going, it's like da, da, da. So we're starting on G, and this is before the beat. This is before the song starts. So we have this melody calling us in, so to speak. So in a band, in a jazz band or a blues band like this, the rest of the band waits for the trumpet to call it in. So it goes, and it does this little bend here that's like. Actually, I don't think it works on my keyboard, and the mod wheel isn't set up. Sorry. It is going, but it's not going long enough. We need to put it up to, no, that's an octave. All right, well, whatever. So we have, and then we're landing on C because that's the root of the chord. But then we're traveling down. So we're using this A here in the key of C because it gives us some or in the chord C because it gives us some tension, right? That normally wouldn't be in the chord, so that gives us some tension. But then we resolve it by going back to we go G. That's all just C major. So, and then we resolve it back down to the lower C. So it's like we're going somewhere, but we're still resolving. And then we call the beginning again. But we go up, so this upward motion directly contrasts the downward motion that we did in the previous bar. And we're using that D sharp. Now I think we're in F at this point. Yeah, so at this point we're in F, and the reason why we're using D sharp in the F major chord is because D sharp is the dominant of F. So we have so it's like in a seventh chord, but it's flattened. So that's the dominant. So it gives us this nice diminished chord in the top here. So it's kind of tense, but in the bass we have the F to flatten it out, to round it out. So he's using that in the melody to give us some tension, and then he's resolving it immediately. And then we call the thing again. And so we're doing a lot of repetitions of C to kind of drive that sort of ending home. But so that's sort of like an ending of a phrase. We're like really resolving here, but then we go down to, we go back down to G, right? So we're kind of introducing that change by doing, and then we go right back to the tension before with the D sharp. So it's sort of like we're following the tritone here, right? So what we're doing here in this part So what we're doing here is we're kind of doing a breakdown where we make the notes faster, so it feels like it's speeding up. But we also break the scale by going down chromatically. So we go down and then back up. We go down slowly. And then we climb back up real quick to end. But we're also adding contrast because we have this C repeated, which is the home chord, which is the home note, and it's providing contrast because we have such dissonance. It keeps on going down, so it's really satisfying. We have a lot going on here. And then we come in with the flute calling the melody. So we bring it to the flute. Yeah, we're in the building. Welcome, Liquido Neo Brisket. Breakdown bonus round. Nice. What software are you using, Sam? I'm using Fruity Loop Studio, FL Studio. Welcome, Pablo. Not sure how many think this way, but I think DK64 is Grant Kirkhope's best soundtrack. I mean, I'm biased because I didn't grow up with Banjo-Kazooie, so I never really got into Banjo-Kazooie, but I like it better. But that might just be my nostalgia talking, but I definitely I think this was his best. Okay. So then we come in with this flute playing the exact same melody, right? And we have sort of a call and response. Call and response in jazz is when one musician calls a tune and then the other one responds like a conversation with a different tune. So we have the flute playing the exact same melody, and then that's the call, and then the trumpet responds with this next different melody. Also adding some tension in there with that A sharp, but ultimately resolving it down to C. He's sort of outlining a C dominant chord. I don't actually know that melody that well. Nice. So you have the flute playing the original melody, the exact same melody as before, and then the mute trumpet sort of goes to responding to that melody with improvisation. So it's quite clever. Instead of just simply switching to the flute, he actually adds more on with the trumpet doing improvisation. So that's pretty nice. And then you have then for the ending, to really drive it home, you have double notes in the and then you have three notes here, I think. Yeah. So that's pretty clever. That really, that's really the end. So that really makes it end with a bang before it starts over again. And then he just bridges the accompaniment, and then he has the trumpet call the tune again. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, we can hear that one more time, and then I'll go. So this will be on YouTube probably today. I should be able to record footage for this today, and then yeah, that should be on today. And then I think if we have time, we'll go for more of the Het Huis Anubis sound, a transcription. It should be the final one, but if not, we'll just do that tomorrow. All right, y'all, one more time. One more time. Something weird is going on with those hi-hats there. What's this? Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, it's the pitch bends, I think. What is happening there? No, it's not the pitch bends. What is that? Why is the tune going all over the place? What is doing that? Why is contact so stupid? There's not even any, like, oh, because I have the, wait, I have the LFO on here or something? Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. There's no reason that that should be happening. There is nothing. I could delete this. Maybe this is doing it. Wow, yeah. Why was that? Like, there was no movement there. Should not have been any movement. That's crazy. Okay, so that ought to do it. Nice. Let me check on the overall volume. Nice. Love it. And then let's have the mute trumpet be quieter at the end there, so it kind of like eases us into the silence. Nice. Okay, so that's good. This should be on YouTube fairly soon. But all right, y'all. This was fun. We'll be coming back next time with Het Huis Anubis, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off until tomorrow probably. See y'all later. Have a good